If you want to be coached by someone that podiumed at the first ever MX Bikes LAN event, then click the Discord link in the description below. Follow the steps on screen to book a one-on-one session with me now. Anyway, enjoy the video. Alright, what's good boys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are here on Island SX by GHP Tracks. We've got another GHP Tracks track. Another Supercross track as well, so it seems to be kind of the same sort of area as what his last track was, but it's a completely different layout, I do believe. But we're here on the Fantic. We're gonna get some laps in, and again, I don't really know whether to ride the Yamaha or the Fantic when it comes to SMX time, because Fantic to me, it feels good. It only doesn't feel good in the whoops, and obviously SMX doesn't have whoops, so I feel like a Fantic could be a decent bike. And then obviously Jake, he rode it in, what's it called now, NSP, and actually ended up winning. He was the only Fantic. It was 21 Yamahas and 1 Fantic, and Jake ended up winning the Fantic. So Fantic is a good bike. I think it'll definitely be rideable when it comes to SMX time. I don't know what that style was, to apologize for that. But yeah, we're just going to run some laps in here, see what we can do. Very, very shiny base. It's meant to be in the middle of, like, not like a desert, but on like an island type of thing, obviously, hence the name Island SX. But it's meant to be on like a tropical kind of island, which is pretty cool. Sort of finding new areas to put a Supercross track in, so that's pretty cool. First, there can definitely be some big old lines on top of the track. I feel like there can definitely be some big lines here. There's a lot of quads I'm already seeing, maybe a lot of like triple ins, things like that. So I feel like there could definitely be some big old lines here today. But we've got the next round of aerials you guys are going to be seeing in this video. So we've got the, what is it, round 9, I think it is, round 9. We've got Iron Man, which is personally one of my favourite tracks. I don't always do too great there, but I do enjoy the tracks. However, I don't know if some riders doing it like they did in real life, where they got that little triple. I'm not sure if he's changed stuff on it, because I think 9 times out of 10 they're all like pre-made tracks, but then he'll change stuff if he feels like he needs to change stuff. So I'm interested to see whether he's going to change that sort of triple up. That could be a interesting, because they got rid of Godzilla. Now I don't know why they would have got rid of Godzilla. The only thing I can think of is that they want to put it back in for Nations, but they're not allowed to race the same track, maybe. Maybe they weren't allowed to race the same track as what they want for Nations, so for them to be able to have Godzilla and stuff like that, maybe they had to get rid of it, and then they can put it back in for Nations. I don't really know what the rules are and all that, but it's weird that they would take out Godzilla, so I find that very, very interesting, but, you know, it's what it is. I'm not part of the AMA track crew or whatever, so doesn't really appeal to me. So yeah, I don't really know why they would do that, but I'm sure there's a reason why they would remove Godzilla. But Nation's going to be interesting. It's going to be nice to see Hayden against Kyder Wolf. That could be a good battle. Also, a lot of people are saying that it's going to be good to see Hayden up against 450s. So that could be interesting as well. But yeah, I think it's just going to be good. I think it's going to be one of the best nations. I strongly believe that the Matterley Basin was the best nations that we've had in a very, very long time. I was there, so that was very, very nice. Australia won their first ever title, like their first ever nations. And then obviously you had like Ken Rocks and stuff, who's like my personal favourite rider. So I got to see him race for the first time. So I think for me, nations at Matterley Basin was probably the best one on paper, maybe, and also in person. But you never know. Iron Man could be good. Nations is always enjoyable to watch. But yeah, they could be very, very good, especially with the whole Kyder Wolf battle that everyone's been wanting for years now. And yeah, then that'll be his first and last time doing Nations on the 250, and then he's going to have to be fighting up against people like Chase Sexton, Cooper Webb, people like that for the Nations spot. So I think it's going to be interesting for Hayden. He's going to have one chance on the 250, and then obviously if it goes well, which I think it will, I feel like he could definitely be up there for the win in the MX2 class. But yeah, I feel like it's going to be very, very interesting, and then he's going to have to be fighting for the Nations war up against the 450 guys, which I don't feel like Tomac will really be doing it. I feel like this will be Tomac's last Nations, I want to say, and then we'll probably be going down the route of Justin Cooper, people like that. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like if Sexton's healthy, he'll probably always be there. I don't see him not being picked for Nations. So I feel like it's going to be Chase Sexton, Justin Cooper, and Hayden Deegan next year, trying to, you know, fight for the Nations spot. So that could be interesting. That could definitely be interesting to see who does well in that. And obviously we've got to see how Hayden does in the 450 first. Can't really compare him to Justin Cooper just yet when he's not even in the class. But for Justin Cooper to even just be running top 5s and things like that, just running top 5s in general in his first 450 outdoor year, that's still good in my eyes. So if Hayden's anywhere near Justin Cooper in his first season, then I think that's still good. I'm not one of them people that is like, oh, Hayden's going to smoke Jet, or Jet's going to smoke Hayden. I don't really think it's that big of a deal. But I feel like if you're going to be comparing Hayden 21, I feel like he's definitely going to be around that sort of 5 to 8 spot, I would say, rookie season, maybe with a couple good positions, maybe with like a podium or 2 thrown in there. But yeah, in his rookie season, I don't see him beating Jet. To be honest, there's not really a reason to think he will beat Jet. Jet's been in the class for years. He's experienced in the class now. He knows how to ride the 450. It's not a new bike for him. So I don't know why it's all this debate. Like, oh, Hayden's going to humble Jet, things like that. Like, Jet's going to beat Hayden in his rookie year. Like, that's inevitable. It's going to happen. I don't get why people think Hayden's going to go undefeated in the 450 class or something. But yeah, for the first year, Jet will smoke Hayden. It's obvious. But I feel like the second year, third year, once Hayden's got really comfortable on the 450, he sort of relaxed a bit on it. He knows how to ride it. He knows what the tracks are like on 450s. All that stuff. There's a lot of stuff that goes into learning a new bike. So I don't know, once Hayden's comfortable on the bike, he's had a year on the bike, then I feel like he can be fine up against Jet. But I don't really see him beating him in his first year. I don't know why people feel like he's going to come into the 450 class and annihilate everyone. Not really going to happen. He'll be maybe a couple podiums to top 5 to 8 kind of guy for the first year, which is still good. To be even top 5s in the 450 class in your rookie season is still going to be good. I reckon he'll be like the RJ Hampshire kind of. RJ's got 2 podiums, he had a 3rd, he's had a 2nd. I feel like he'll kind of be around that area maybe. And yeah, fine for podiums every now and then, maybe even a moto win if he gets to that point. But yeah, to be out there and, you know, rookie year beating Jet, it's not going to happen, I don't think. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. I don't want to rant too much, because I feel that's all people talk about nowadays is the whole Jet Deegan situation. But I like Jet, I like Hayden, I like both of them. They're probably my 2 favourite riders, so I really don't have an issue with either of them. Hayden beats Jet, so be it. Jet beats Hayden, so be it. It doesn't really affect me. If the racing's good, the racing's good. I really don't care who beats who. I don't know how you can like hate someone that you see once a week. I don't really understand the whole like hatred behind people. I don't really know how you can hate someone that isn't really doing much to be hated, aka Jet. So I don't really know what the whole... I don't know. People find anything to be angry at nowadays, but yeah, if you guys do want to get this track, it is completely free on MC Mods if you all want to pick it up. GHB has hit us with yet again another banging Supercross track, so WGHB, and I'm sure there'll probably be some more in the future as well. But yeah, hopefully we can do well in the aerial tonight, and yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Peace.